So what's up? I'm in my car and it's been maybe longer than a week since I've been inside my car. Just been inside the whole time quarantining, and uh, yeah, there's definitely some things that need to get worked on my car, but I don't think there's any mechanics available in my area, or like I don't know if it's considered an essential business as well. Let me know if it is, because I just need to get like something basic done. I need to get my battery replaced, and I need to get my oil changed and my oil filter changed. And I think because of uh, because of the pandemic, I don't think Jiffy Lube or like basic auto centers are open. I mean, I could find the battery, I could buy the battery for curbside pickup, and a lot of times when you buy them from these like AutoZone or Pep Boys, they have someone knowledgeable who can change out the battery and the battery wires for you. So yeah, that's like on the priority list. Hopefully, as soon as things open up, I'll get that done. That's probably going to be the first thing that's going to be that I'm going to take care of as soon as like everything opens up. It's maybe a couple weeks away from, I think, like Pritzker's Illinois plan to open everything up. Hopefully he doesn't move back the date. And if he does, that's fine. Like, that's outside my control. But hopefully, I could find a place where I can change out the battery and the battery wires. So that's on the priority list. Other than that, like personally, it's been kind of weird, like these past few weeks since Chris died. Like grieving is a weird thing in this pandemic because there was no funeral, there was no wake. For me, I don't feel like there was a sense of closure. But I think, like in this pandemic, you just have to roll with it, and that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I just don't know what normal is anymore, and I don't think anybody does at this point. But that's why I collect toys and I collect comic books, because I need that escape. And Chris was a huge comic book fan, a huge wrestling fan, and a huge collector of like toys. And I think that we had different perspectives on life, but as far as what we bonded over was like these things that we collected. And it's definitely been a weird world without him in it. So yeah, that's what I've been going through. I do miss my friends though. Like, I do miss my friends, and I do miss participating in like normal shit, right? Like, I miss playing basketball, I miss going out to restaurants, and I miss getting a haircut, although it doesn't look bad on video. But those are all just like, those are necessities, right? Like, the bigger picture is hopefully we all get well, and hopefully you and your family are well and are keeping safe and staying safe. But yeah, I got a couple of packages to open up, so I'm gonna share that with y'all. So yeah. Alright, so I'm back home, and I've been working on a project for the last maybe 4 days, 3, 4 days. So what I'm doing is I'm turning my room into a home office. It looks like because of the pandemic, people are going to be home more often, and like companies aren't really hiring right now, and for the companies that are hiring, it's not really a job that I wanted to pursue at this time in my life. I want to pursue a professional career in like proofreading and editing, and I don't know if those companies are just, I don't know if they're gonna be hiring, within this year. Like, I just don't know. Everything's uncertain. So what I'm doing is I'm really creating my own opportunity. I've been a collector for the entirety of my life, and so what I'm doing is I'm starting to sell off a ton of my stuff that I don't need, and that's not necessary for me anymore, not essential. Hopefully when the restrictions in Illinois lighten up, I could source more things for my online store, my eBay store, my Depop store, my Poshmark store. Hopefully my own site in the future, if I'm able to do that. But what I did is I took most of the things that I'm going to sell, that are scattered around my old room that I grew up in, since I'm back living at home again, and I've made them and I filed them into these bins. And so this is the first wave of me creating an inventory of all the items that I'm going to sell. So I put on stickers on them, labeled them, so when I create descriptions on like eBay and like these different selling sites, I'm able to write what bin these different items are in, and then I could immediately go to that bin and look for that item, instead of like looking for like a bunch of like through all of these different bins. So this is like just the skeleton of what I'm gonna do for the foreseeable future. Being a collector for like the entirety of my life, like since I was 7, you tend to collect a lot of oddball things and a lot of things that I'm just not interested in anymore. At this point in my life, like even like sneakers are like not a big part of what I'm gonna be collecting in the future. And I've found a lot of cool stuff in the thrift stores, so I thought I would share that with a lot of folks online and through eBay and through Poshmark and through Depop. Just have that inventory just available to everybody. You never know what people are interested in until you share it with them, and so hopefully people will be interested in stuff I share. I also have like this huge collection of t-shirts. I'm gonna flip around the camera here, if I could do that. I've also got a ton of t-shirts that I've collected throughout the past several years, and then as you can see in front of you, I've got a bunch of like stuffed animals that I've also collected. But yeah, like this is, I'd say this part of the closet is about 6 feet long, and then this is about, I want to say 2 feet high, so like all the way down, and then to that other end as well. Some oddball stuff up there. But yeah, eventually I'm gonna be listing all of these items. I think I'm, like once you get into your 30s, or once I got into my 30s, it's like, wow, I've just been collecting all these items, and especially since we're gonna be home like for the foreseeable future with, I don't know what's going on with the pandemic. Like, do I even get to wear like even 10% of like what I own as far as like these t-shirts. Like I really just wear what I'm comfortable in, and like that's just like a rotation of maybe 5 or 10 t-shirts. So if I can whittle down my collection to that, you know, then that's great. And you know, just have what I need. And like I think I've collected a bunch of like cool things throughout the past several years, so hopefully people will also be interested in stuff, and I'll be offering it to them for a really good deal. But yeah, like I'm really excited about this. Like I graduated from college maybe 2 years ago, and I really didn't know what the direction of my life was going to be. And I still don't know to a certain extent, but like, you know, having this opportunity where I could be my own boss is like really awesome. And you know, it's still in the early stages, but like I'm just excited for this opportunity. Alright, so back to basic here. This channel was initially created to be a show and tell channel, where at, you know, my deepest core, I am a collector and I love collecting really cool things, whether it's toys or shoes or t-shirts or fashion or bedding or whatever. So I did pick up a few things from Poshmark and eBay, and I want to share it with y'all. My first pickup is this vintage t-shirt. It's I thought it was like I think it's Air Force One 25th anniversary. But if you look at all of the people on this t-shirt, it's nothing but Hall of Famers on here. Hall of Famers and borderline Hall of Famers. So we got Sean Marion, Rasheed Wallace, Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire, LeBron, Kobe. You got CP3. You got Paul Pierce, Jermaine O'Neal. You got Tony Parker. Oh my God, how could I forget Tony Parker? He was a beast. But all these legends on one t-shirt, right? So I got this for a good deal on Poshmark. Can't believe I got it for like a steal. I can't believe this, like, the shirt is like severely slept on, but look at this. Yeah, it is the Air Force One 25. I don't know why I doubted myself, but 25th anniversary of the Air Force One. I can't believe they didn't do anything big for maybe like the 30th anniversary or the 35th anniversary. I don't know what it is at this point. There is a flaw with this t-shirt. I think they ripped off the tag, but this is like an easy fix. I could just sew this back up. But dope tee. Like, this is the era when they had when people were wearing like these photograph t-shirts, right? This like really glossy look on the front of the tee. And I think this was the era where, like, you know, like you'd have like these very vibrant pictures on the front and this very glossy graphic. Dope t-shirt. I gotta really take care of it, but yeah, like severely slept on. All those legends on one t-shirt. Air Force 25. I got a black pair of like Air Force Ones, all black, like a triple black pair. I know there's a lot of stigma going around about like the all black Air Force Ones. I don't really see like the stigma. I mean, like, this is regarded as like a thug shoe, but like that's crazy, you know, like a shoe is just a shoe to me, you know. But anyways, I'm not a big fan of like monochromatic things. I don't know if that's the style right now, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint the swoosh white. So it's going to be an all black pair with like white swooshes, just to make that pop. I think it's going to turn out really cool. Another pair of Air Force Ones that I did a while ago. These were like an all blue pair, and the only thing I changed up is like the swoosh. It makes it really pop. I'm trying to figure out what color I'm gonna. What is that? Is that? I don't know if that's ink or not, but whatever. Yeah, makes the shoe pop really well. And I'm surprised they didn't do that initially, because like the front hit is a white swoosh, so I don't know why they wouldn't make these like, they wouldn't also make these white swooshes. But yeah, I got like a couple of options for this t-shirt. Really cool. I'm happy to have this. Another Poshmark pickup that I got just recently. I'm gonna open this in front of y'all. This came sealed in another bag. Hopefully I don't cut t-shirt. I'm gonna cut it really. Oh, I thought I was showing y'all my my address. Scared myself. Sorry about that. So hopefully I can cut the t-shirt. Okay. Maybe I should just open it like this. Alright. I'm sure that doesn't sound great, but okay, I just don't want to chance it, you know? Okay. So this is packed really well. Wow. Okay, this is like quadruple packed. This is borderline wasteful, to be honest with you. Wow, look at that. Four. Okay. Alright. So, Chicago guy, and I picked up the CM Punk WWE 2K13 t-shirt. Came with brand new with tags. Got it from Hot Topic. Shirt is 7 years old. Got it for a decent price. I'd say like $25, but it's a brand new CM Punk 7-year-old t-shirt. Pretty crispy. I don't see any flaws in it. It's brand new. Such a dope t-shirt. CM Punk is like one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, and of course I'm biased because I'm from the Chi, but yeah, here's my take on him being back. I don't want him to ever wrestle in the WWE again. That's just me. I would love him to be back to wrestle in AEW or NJPW. I know that's pretty hard hitting for the age that he's in, but yeah, hope he's not the hacker in that storyline going. I hope it's Mustafa Ali, but yeah, that's besides the point. Dope t-shirt. Glad to have this in my collection. Yeah, I got so many t-shirts, but I think what I'm gonna do is just sell the things that I don't wear as often and keep the ones I want. Hopefully I could whittle that down to like, I'm hoping by the end of the year I could drop it down to like a good 20 t-shirts instead of like, I know I have at least 100 t-shirts in my collection. It's insane. But you know, once I discovered thrifting, I rediscovered thrifting through my ex-fiance, my partner at the time, and realized how much I loved it. And now it's like, I feel like that could be my career moving forward. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. You never know. You never know. But I also got this box from eBay. This has been in my room for about a week. But so here's the backstory. I was 7 years old, had pneumonia, and I was like, I remember, this is my memory, like, I remember waking up with a fever on one of those days, and my mom gave me this awesome stuffed animal from Burger King, and it was from my favorite show of all time, one of my favorite shows of all time. It was a Bart Simpson plush from like a Burger King Happy Meal. I don't know what they call it at Burger King, but I never finished the collection, and as an adult collector, like that's one of the things that's stuck in my mind. Like I need to finish this collection, because that's one of the things that I need to have as in my collection moving forward. So I got the full collection of the Simpsons from the Burger King line. I am so excited to have this. Most of these figures are still in their packaging. I still have this guy from when I was a kid, already opened, so I might just leave this guy like it is. I'm not sure if I'm going to sell it, just figuring out what I'm going to do with this extra one. But all the other ones I don't have, which now I do have. But this is awesome. I got the Lisa still in package. I got Marge still in the package. And I'm going to open these. Rest assured, I'm going to open every single one of these. Just not now, but I'm opening the box. So, got the Maggie and the cream of the crop. Like, I used to be a huge Bart Simpson fan when I was a kid, but growing as an adult, I think I gravitated more to Homer, because I started to relate to Homer as an adult, and more so as an adult now. And this guy's used but pre-owned, but it's still in great condition. Really happy to have this guy in my collection. Happy to have all of this. So yeah, those are the additions to my collection. If you made it to the end of this video, you are an awesome person, and thanks for watching my videos. I will try to upload as many as I can in the near future, because we're all at home. So thanks for watching. Until next time, y'all, keep calm, stay safe. I don't know what I was gonna say, but later.